And welcome back to the IPF World Championships here in Calgary, Canada. We are on platform 2, where we got the sub-juniors 43, 47, and 52 kilo class.
Women.
Yeah, the women. And we are going to start off with a 75 kilo opener in the 43 kilo class.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me a round of applause for our next session.
Nastasia-Kaiba.
All right.
How are you with the European names there, Bill?
Not too bad. Nastasia-Kaiba from Russia.
And we got Bill, category 2 referee. How many times you won a world title? A dozen? 12 world titles to his name. So
only one Raw though. Only
okay.
one Raw. So this is, I'm not. Well, it's not that I don't know how to lift. It's, oh boy.
Wow, no question on death.
Almost like a Olympic lifting when she sits on her heels.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when the weight gets heavier, she's going to want to cut that a little shorter.
Yeah, it makes it a little harder to come out of the hole.
Mm-hmm. You get no extra points for going that deep, right, sir?
No, you don't.
You get a kudos, that's about it.
Oh, the lights didn't work there. The switches weren't on. On the last one, you noticed in the screen there, you might have saw that one of the uprights on the rack was in. The lifters do that so they don't clip the weights as they're walking out.
Ah, okay. I was wondering about that, yeah.
Yeah. When they put both of them in, it's obviously so they can, have more room for their hands, especially the big guys.
Yeah.
They get their hands all the way to the ends.
I'm expecting these sub-juniors aren't going to have to worry about that.
Actually, it's kind of unusual for them even to have one upright in.
Because they usually don't even clip it.
They don't even click it. But we were watching on the previous session this morning. We only had one platform on, and every single lifter, they were all ladies, did the sumo deadlift except for one.
Is that right?
Every one.
You know what? So
I'm sorry, they were men. Every single one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was commentating that session too. I noticed that as well, and I was wondering if that's because of their frame, because they're smaller, and as you get bigger.
That's a good question. Why? You'll notice that almost when we get into the deadlifts of the women, almost all the small women will also do sumo deadlift.
Yeah, that's why I wonder if it's a matter of frames and you're just getting the most out of your body lever-wise.
Yeah.
I think the thicker you are, the more you'll be able to throw it on your back. Now that's an 80 kilo for Jamie Lee of Great Britain.
Yeah, 176 pounds for Jamie Lee. We're going to range up here. We're going to get up to 115 kilo will be the best opener here. No, 117.
Yeah. By two Russians, we actually
That's
have two
about
Russians in there.
260 pounds. Two Russians, in the 52 kilo.
And it looks like they're going to battle it out as well. So Russia versus Russia.
Russia versus Russia,
in the 52 kilo class. Yeah, it's always interesting when you have like Russian coach versus Russian coach, and
I wonder if it's the same Russian coach for both.
And he just has to stay impartial.
Ah, that's a good question.
Yes, it is, sir. Wow, a little stumbly on the walkout there.
Did you see that walkout? Yeah.
It's obviously not too heavy for her if she could regain that quickly. Super duper low.
Yeah.
85 kilo handled very well by the Japanese lifter Karen Tagaya.
You know what's interesting on that? Her first name is an English name for a Japanese lady.
You know what? And not living in the U.S. or anything either, where they would.
Yeah. That's right. They would normally give a traditional
an English name because you're over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Veronica Paz from the Philippines. We don't have very many Philippine lifters, do we?
No, and I'm happy to see well represented, and it is not a small travel for these people.
Oh.
This is a 43 kilo class, if you can't tell. Small and mighty. 90 kilo opener. A little bit of work, but she should have it.
This is, remember now, 43 kilo class is only about 94 pounds. These are little.
Very small individuals.
It's almost as low like they're little kids, but they're not kids. They're going to be doing some
strong.
monstrous weights.
You'll see some big weights being shifted for sure.
Selene Hein from Germany.
90-kilo opener. So far, everybody's had appropriate openers.
Oh, one of the sessions we saw earlier, there was not a single miss.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
You really do. I mean, everybody makes their openers, and the whole session had only one red.
Very difficult when I've actually seen a couple different sessions where a gold medal favorite in the lead fumbles the bar, fumbles the ball, or the bar in this situation, I guess, would it be appropriate, in the deadlifts, the gold medal in hand, and then they bomb out in deads. Very difficult to watch.
Oh, I remember the one you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, very tough. And they're young.
You know, they're going to make her, when we come to the bench, they're going to make her hair, put her hair up.
To the side.
Yep, to the sides.
Briana Morrison from U.S., 95 kilos, smooth and easy.
I coached her in the North American Championships. Her father and her brother both lift, or her brother and her both lift, coached by their father.
Ah.
Yeah. Bree and Brian, I believe. Brianna and Brian.
Christine Potter, an American, also opening up with 95 kilos.
So we have one 43 USA lifter and one 52 kilo lifter.
And in the 52 kilo class, 2 Brits, 2 Russians. So we got Team
one
Britain.
Japanese.
Yeah. We got a couple of nations battling out against each other a little bit too. Now certain nations handle it differently.
They do. They coach differently. They pick their numbers differently. It's almost as though they have a different. They even choose their lifters differently.
And when they have 2 lifters in the same weight class, sometimes decisions are made differently. Who coaches who? And
yeah, I've had that situation where I've had 2 lifters from the U.S. that I was coaching, where I could pick their weights for them, but that's inappropriate. I don't want to show. Oh, might be a little high. Let's see.
95 kilo for Nads.
Yeah, it was high.
See, there's a reason why I call you Eagle Eye Bill. It's hard to catch those from the booth we're in.
You know, it is, and the reason why Ryan's saying that is because we're down below the level of the referees.
Yeah.
So we're looking up at them, and so it's hard to see that the crease in the hip is below the top of the knee when you're below it.
Yeah, oftentimes, I mean, if you think about in the gym, when you ask your buddy to check your depth, he's got to get up, swing around, and get in the appropriate
Yeah, you have to be in the same position that a referee would be in.
Now, Claudia from Poland, 102.5 kilo.
Polska.
It's a little work, but it should be good.
Yeah.
Judges agree?
Kind of interesting. They have 5 spotters back there, and they're not going to need 5 spotters.
That's ambitious. That's ambitious.
That's a little optimistic, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Haruka Kani from Japan, opening with 226 pounds, 102 and a half.
It's the 47 kilo class, just 2 47 kilo lifters.
Yeah, she's going to get a medal.
See, that's a safe bet. Well, as long as she doesn't bomb out. Well, knees touch right in the middle there.
Yeah, they did touch, didn't they?
Yeah.
There was one lifter on the first day session. Her heels were together when she did her squat. Feet touching, heels together, knees together.
Wow.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if a coach seen that and thinks that's the best way optimally for her to squat. I can't picture it, but
biomechanically, I don't see that.
Yeah.
Although maybe she uses her upper body as an indicator as to made depth. I got a question for you. What's Suomi mean? I know it's Finland.
I don't. I think that is how they pronounce Finland.
Maybe.
Well, look how far back her elbows are, right behind her back, but she stays completely upright. And Henny from Finland, 115 kilo, is smoked.
Smoked it.
Yeah.
She also carried it low on her back, too.
Very low, with the elbows creating a shelf for that bar.
Yeah.
Whatever works, we said. I mean, some of these girls, too, in their age, their size, the flexibility is going to be way different than
the big guys are.
Yeah.
You know, there's a natural shelf on the back of your deltoids that the bar can sit on.
Yeah.
But she had it below it.
Yeah.
Oh, she forgot to latch her belt.
Yeah, at least she caught that. Yeah. That would be, you'd feel the difference.
Yeah, you would. You can't push out. And that's something that, as a point of information, you actually have to push out on the belt.
Oh, no. What's this?
Oh, no.
Anastasia from Russia, 117.5 kilo.
That was her opener.
Yeah, for your opener, you don't want to see that.
I kind of think, though, that she got out of groove, out of position, so I kind of think that's going to be okay. She'll be back. She's got to do it again.
We had two lifters here miss on...
And they're both Russian, both the same weight. Notice this, the Russians are opening 117.5, 260 pounds.
Yeah, this is back-to-back Russians opening the same. Let's see if she can nail her opening lift. Obviously, Russia's a powerhouse in powerlifting.
They very much are.
No
that
question
was
there.
very
Yeah.
easy looking lift. Elizaveta Nikotina.
And the Russian national team very rarely misses, so interesting that she would have missed her opener.
Yes.
Hopefully just a technical thing she fixes.
I think it's a technical. Now you're seeing a lifter choose both of the uprights in.
No.
And
Sometimes they think they're bigger than they are, right? Walk in there like you're a giant with that kind of confidence, sir. Bring them both in.
Oh.
I'm Ray Williams out here.
When you watch the previous session, you could tell that some of the lifters approached the bar and they didn't have the right mental attitude. They weren't going at it aggressively. They almost approached it submissive.
Yeah, no.
And I thought, uh-oh, this is not good.
You know, adrenaline, it's real. Like when you have adrenaline coursing through your body, you're stronger. And they've done tests on this.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, so when people see online, like, oh, it's so silly how they get such a big show before they deadlift, before they squat. No, man, they're trying to jack up the adrenaline and get it going.
And some people, they use different techniques to jack themselves up.
Yeah.
But it does work. I mean, you do get an adrenaline rush.
You'll have someone who seems calm, cool, and collected on the outside, but they internally are jacking themselves up in that right place. You know, we all know that person. You get in an argument, they're angry, they're not saying nothing, but you know. And same situation with powerlifting, where some people are overtly smacking themselves, jumping around. Other people approach it like they're the Terminator, but we all do our inner battles. Oh, wow.
She timed out on it. You have 1 minute from the bar loaded command by the chief referee and the announcer to come out and get the start command on the squat, and she timed out. Well, that should have been 3 reds, but
and that's the Russian as well. Weird, the Russian national team, very rarely you see kinks in them. An opener missed and then a lifter timing out. They're a little off their game.
They're a little off their game here. This is not...
It's 2 losses that should not have happened.
You know, maybe it's because they have one coach for all 3 Russian lifters.
Yeah, that could be a little. That could be a lot to
it's
juggle.
like, you're frantic back there.
Yeah, it's
frantic.
much.
It's not that much room. Everything's congested. You're trying to get everybody warmed up.
Jamie Lee Fuller,
Lee did.
Great Britain, takes 3 weights, and it should also be said, 3 lifters on this platform. They got another few lifters on platform running at the same time. You better hope it's not the same coach, or he's got a half a dozen lifters he's looking after at once.
That's a very good point. Very good. Yeah, because we're running 2 simultaneous platforms, and you could have one coach for the whole team.
That's a tough
Here
situation.
comes the Japanese lady,
I love how
Tagaya.
a lot of the Japanese bow before and after, very respectful when they hit the platform.
Yeah. And that kind of thing, I like that.
Do the Japanese ever appeal decisions either? Because I've seen times where a Japanese lifter who's a favorite for the gold, and that should be good, by the way, Karen from Japan,
I honestly,
a favorite for gold, bombed out, had a white, could have went to the jury, and they just chose not to. And I was like, why would you not at least have a conversation? Because you're about to leave, and you're a gold medal favorite overall, and they just respectfully, okay, do not.
I honestly can say that I've never seen one take it to the jury.
Certain nations, they approach it differently, right?
Yeah.
So
I think that you not only should you respect the competition, you respect each other too. All right, Belarus.
Looks like she missed the 95 in her opener, hit it here, and she is in the race.
And you know what? You brought back, and you made a good point where you just said, most of the time the coach will advise the lifter, if you miss a lift, you come back and you repeat that same weight.
Yeah.
You don't move up, especially if you miss your opener. You don't move up.
You can cover ground in your third if you have to, but yeah, you can miss the first one by technicality and be like, oh, well, I can go up. It's just technicality. But then you miss your second on strength. And that happens, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't retake the opening weight, so you're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Now here's 97.5 kilo, 43 kilo class. Veronica from the Philippines. Whoa, just a little much.
She sat back on her heels there, and as soon as that happened, she had no more leg drive.
Yeah, the
She's
knees came right together.
basically doing a leg extension.
Now she bought herself a little insurance, 90 kilo opener, so she stays in the game.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of spread between the two either.
We've actually got quite a few reds in here already.
Yeah, we do. You know, and I'm noticing a couple of the other sessions that there was a tremendous number of misses on bench, which I found a little surprising. Okay, here comes Selene Hein from Germany, 215 pounds.
Handles, whoa. Nicely done.
Wow.
Kicked it into another gear halfway.
It looked like she took a breath and took
Yeah,
it in the middle.
she's like, oh, hell no, not ending like this. 97.5 kilo, beautiful fight.
Here comes Briana Morrison. Oh,
Now,
wow.
this is a world record attempt.
As a sub-junior, and it's on her second attempt. Chips are not on the bar yet. She's going 100 plus a quarter kilo chip on each side.
This is a 43 kilo sub-junior world record by Briana Morrison of the U.S. 100.5 kilo loaded on the bar in only her second attempt.
And she's chipping what must have been the 100 kilo record. Look how high she's carrying her elbows.
Yeah. I mean, they're so small, they got to make that shelf happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Deep. Whoa! Nicely done.
Okay.
There you go. She's happy.
That was her dad. She just ran and got a hug from.
3 white lights.
Yep. On your second attempt, which means she'll come back and come in with another record attempt.
Why not?
Why not? It's going to be interesting to see what increment she chooses to go up by. Now, if she moved up by 5.5 kilos from her first to her second, I kind of got to believe she'll probably go 102.5.
Yeah, I would say not a huge jump.
Not a huge
Because
jump.
it's a world record, she doesn't have to go by the 2.5 kilo increments like you're saying.
Yeah.
Look at that. Christine Potter from US, 102.5.
Yep, and she does get 1 red for depth, but good lift. Good lift.
Back in the 47 kilo class, Claudia Pozwa of Poland. You want to take a stab at that last name and I say my...
Pozva.
Oh, there you okay. So you're now the guy who's saying the European last names. you just qualified yourself, sir.
Yeah.
See how I threw you the ball? 107.5.
W's are a V sound.
Ah, there we go.
Look at the spotters are having to go the same depth.
Oh my God!
Wow, a grinder.
These girls got heart, man.
Yeah.
That's a couple of times we've seen grinders. It's a little down up. Was it down up?
No, they got her on depth.
Ah.
Wow, I kind of want to take that one to the jury. I disagree. But, you know, I think sometimes in some instances, not all of the coaches realize they can take it to the jury.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe they're telling themselves, let's pick our battles. We'll go to because if you go to jury too many times, you think it's the boy who cried wolf.
Yep.
So if it's for a medal or if
Don't
you're about to
cry
ball them
wolf.
out, yeah, exactly.
Pick your battles.
Yeah, if it's really necessary. Japanese up here. Haruka, 110 kilo. Her knees come in, but doesn't stop
her.
her.
And you know, to me, I've seen it happen with a wider stance, where they let their knee come in and they actually strain the anterior ligament.
Yeah,
Or the medial,
When under
MCL.
strain like that, and then your knees shift under load, yeah. Now, the Japanese lifter Haruka has put herself in a position for a golden squat in the 47 kilo. We'll see.
Yeah,
And that's
she
going to be a
did.
battle in the overall. They're pretty tight. Back in the 52 kilo class right now, Nastasia from Russia. She had missed 117.5 kilo. Looked like on strength or maybe
Yeah,
technicality.
that was a technicality.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope.
Let's see how she does.
There she goes.
came
Okay.
back. Not a problem.
That was tight. Not a big jump from there, but she's
Now
on the
she's
board.
on the
Breathe
board
a
now.
sigh of relief.
Yeah.
See, the Russian coach was stamping his feet when she was fighting for it. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah. And you know, when you miss your opener and you have to come back, your nerves. Oh,
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah,
Imagine
it's-
missing your second. We've seen that a couple times.
Oh. Yeah, you don't calm down.
120 kilo.
Look at the flexibility in
Yeah.
their shoulders to
Lipping
get there.
in, because obviously they're smaller ladies, so they got to squeeze the back together to create a shelf. Very strong, no, upright the
they're
entire
actually
time.
doing two things when they do that. One, they create a shelf for the bar to sit on, but they also pull their shoulder blades together,
Yeah.
which keeps their chest up and high.
When you
And
see
wanna
them
do that.
cave that chest, there's
Yeah.
all types of problems.
Yeah. So you want to train actually to to do what we call scapular retraction. So you actually train for that.
Yeah, and that's where your assistants work.
Yeah,
Also on the back shoulders and whatnot to
You-
get them
you-
strong.
You train the rhomboids. Elizaveta Nicotina. Another
Yeah,
rush. Remember, she opened at 117.5 also. She made her opener.
Yep,
and
7.5
jumped it up
kilo jump.
7.5 kilo.
That's a pretty big jump for this size. Let's see.
Yeah.
Depth is there. Wow. Handled it very well.
Yep.
And the Russians are picking up steam.
Wow. Sitting there. Two Russians are sitting projected 1, 2, and the Finn projected 3. Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to have a battle.
it's
Eastern
going to be
Europe.
close.
43 kilo class. And Anastasia
This is the one she
Safina.
timed out. She looks like she's lopsided.
Hard to tell from this angle.
Her shoulders are not square.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's super duper deep. Oh, she handles it well, though.
Yeah. It's like her spine
Oh,
isn't.
so what was that right there? Yellows?
Yellow card. Maybe she beat the. She beat the
squat
commands. Yeah. You know the problem with the yellow card,
Could be a couple different things.
more than a couple, is as we say as referees, it's all of the other reasons.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
red card is depth, blue card is knees, and yellow is everything else.
Jamie Lee Fuller from Great Britain takes a 90 kilo, pretty well.
Yep.
And that was her third attempt. That moved very well for a third attempt.
We just have, by the way, out there, we only have one flight here. So it's moving quick.
Yeah. Yeah, not a whole lot of rest for these young ladies, but the
No.
young, it's a little
13
easier.
lifters total. We can have 14 lifters in a flight, and we have 13, so they're going to take a 20-minute break in between squats and bench. And again, same between bench and dead. One thing I noticed that she does a one-legged lift off and step, which means technically she's taking it out of the rack one leg,
Yeah, loading one leg.
loading one leg.
You know,
And
she had
she
missed
gets
that
it.
95 and got it in her second try at it.
Here comes Veronica Paz from the Philippines,
She also missed this at her second attempt, 97.5 kilo.
and she's retaken it. She needs to keep making attempts if she's going to stay in projected first. She's got a really good deadlift, but you know you can't give up too much in the squat.
No. No, they could catch you on
Nice
the
walkout.
deadlift.
Nice walkout.
Nice depth. Whoa, nope,
No.
a little too much.
Yep. Yep. So in the 43 kilo class, we have two of the lifters who have only made their first attempts. Veronica Paz and the Russian Safina, which means then that's going to show up when we get to the end here.
It should be said they were in the projected well ahead of Morrison from U.S. and you see how projected can be dicey because they only made their openers and now it's neck and neck.
And Morrison made her opener and a world record.
That's right.
And now she's going to come back. Oh, and by the way, she went a little heavier than Nope.
Just a little too heavy for Selene.
Yeah. Briana Morrison, I remember we were talking about what she would go to.
Yep.
I said 102.5.
Yep.
103.
Let's see if the gamble pays off.
Why?
She's keeping the chip.
I know. I guess she likes chips.
Yeah, just in case it's a tie and it forces the other nation. But you could keep the chip going a little less as well.
Yeah, and you know, she can chip to anything she wants.
Yeah.
Because she has the record.
Yeah, which is a very nice position to be. A little too heavy again for the Belarusian.
She could go to 101, she could go to 101.5, anything, and she's chosen to go to 103. And here she comes up next. 102.5 plus the chip. Breanna Morrison from the USA.
If she does get it, if she has the chip, at the very least, I mean, as long as she gets the lift, of course, all of her opponents have to go up over that chip when she just went up half a kilo. So
they have to go to the next
increment,
grid.
and 2.5 kilos is a big increment. And sometimes you don't think so, but when it's right down to the wire, forcing someone up 2.5 kilos is big.
And especially at this body weight.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're talking a gal that weighs 94 pounds?
Yeah. Or under 100 pounds.
Yeah. Now she has to move all of her hair out of the way. She's aggressive. She's an aggressive lifter.
You really do got to, you said in terms of approaching that bar, she does it properly.
She's tough. She comes in here, I want this. All right, Brianna, push out on the belt.
Oh, no. A little too much.
She had her game face on. Well, I bet you the next time she comes back to a meet, she'll make that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, the gains when you're this age are going to be phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Of course, now, let's see, when was she born? 01.
2001, yeah.
2001, which means she's 16, 17 right now, right? So she's got possibly one more year as a sub-junior. But in the world, it's the year in which you turn.
That's right.
19 to 23 would be your juniors. All right, here's Claudia Poshva.
Oh my God!
Grind it, girl!
Such a fight!
Oh, she fought the last one too.
She's got the heart of a lion.
She got a call for depth again.
Yeah. You know what? Whew. Not from a lack of effort. She can go back there knowing I gave it my all.
The other side of that too, though, is that she gave it her all. I hope that doesn't affect her bench and deadlift.
You don't want to have emptied the tank.
Burn yourself out.
Yeah, she's had 2 grinders already, hasn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Sometimes you only have 2 the whole day. So manage it. When do you want to use them? You want to use them all in squats?
Yeah.
That might be...
See, now this is... She brought her knees in with a wide stance.
And her hips really shifted.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about the depth, I got to agree. And her hips it was weird, shifted to her left.
Yes. Because what she's doing is she's rotating her torso. That way her hips, that's why her hips shifted. And what it does is it makes your hip tipped, which made it on that side high. She could have made depth on this side, but she'd have been high on the other side because she's done rotational. Here comes Japan, Haruka Kani.
115 kilo So the Polish lifter missing her last 2 squats really opens the door for Haruka.
Yes, it did.
I'm not sure about that depth. And it's good.
Haruka gets it. You know, those were, for her, those were good increments. 7.5 kilo jump on her first to second and a 5 on her second to third. And that looked good. Made strong, and she made good progress too.
Yeah, pretty big jumps for this weight class.
Now she's sitting with a 20 kilo projection lead over second place. All right, here comes the Russian again.
Anastasia had missed her opener, came back, nailed her second,
And
jumping another 5 kilo.
Took another 5 kilo jump.
The Russian coach stomping his feet to get her fired up.
Yeah.
You got to know how to motivate your lifters. Oh, no. I think they told her to stay with the bar.
Well, I don't really call that staying with a bar, and neither does the jury.
Yeah. Are they going to tell her?
Yeah, you go to tell her. When they say stay with the bar, you have to stay with
Under
your head under the bar.
Keep your hands on it because she's not shoulder pressing that weight up.
Because that leaves the spotter loaders having to carry the entire weight themselves.
I think one of the spotters told her to stay with the bar, but she's obviously Russian. Communication could be lost in translation here.
Yeah. On one of the meets when I was refereeing at, I had to learn the plate load in Russian so I could talk to the spotters.
Oh, wow.
So I learned, read what it means in Russian. If I recall, I think it's krasny. Oh, nice looking
beautifully
lift.
done. 125 by Lipponen of Finland.
Heidi
3 whites, and she is happy with that.
Yeah, now look at what that did with her. Good,
she's in
solid second.
She-
Oh, look at this. The other Russian lady is going to try for a world record. You know, how many world record attempts have we had?
It's already, this is going to be a fight. So, Lipponen is right now in the gold medal position because she's on body weight, but the Russian about to take that gold medal from her and add 5.5 kilo onto her total.
5.5 kilo to it if she makes this.
She's got to make this lift. Oh!
I don't know. We're going to see what the refs say. I thought so. Yep. Yeah,
Really,
I agree with the call. Oh, wow. We're already finished with the squat session.
And there you have it. So Lipponen from Finland gets the gold in squat, and there's a battle coming for the total, so she picked up some precious kilos. Kani from Japan in the 47 kilo class gets the gold in the squat.
Yeah.
And that battle's getting a little bit separated because the Pole only moving forward with her opener.
Yeah.
And in the 43 kilo class, Briana Morrison really putting on a squat
Putting on
clinic.
a display.
World record squat and gold.
And a show here. And she's got a significant margin projected, too.
Yeah.
You notice they've already taken it off the screen. We had 5 lifters miss their third attempts on our squat.
We had a lot of red. So that's
Yeah,
where,
a lot of
when you
red.
look at the nominations, you look at the projected, and it doesn't really matter because you have to perform. That's what David Ricks is saying. Is like, it's nice. I like to take big jumps in my attempts. That's great. Do you land them?
Yeah.
Do you land them?
Sometimes gambling isn't always pay off.
That's right.
As my jury member Bill Sindelar would say.
Exactly. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take 20 minutes and come back with the bench press event. I'll see you soon.
Yep. Thank you all.
And welcome back to Calgary, Canada, the IPF World Championships. We are on Platform 2, where we got the sub-juniors 43, 47, and 52 kilo classes entering the bench press event. And Bill, we just got a couple questions answered, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We had mentioned, have you seen many protests from the Japanese national team? Just seen a protest happen.
Yes, we did, and it was a really interesting protest. Obviously, in order to protest, you have to have a failed lift, which has to have 2 reds and 1 white.
Yeah.
You can't protest 3 reds, and they were different reasons. One was for depth, and one was for knees, and we thought if you overturn one, remember that was our discussion.
Yeah.
If you overturn just one of the 2, then you've got a good lift. It turned out, as we just talked to a jury member, it turned out they overturned both reasons. But they only needed to overturn one of the 2.
And that was for a world record, and that's why go to the jury if you get a white, especially if a world record's on the line. Now 45 kilo on the bar for Karen from Japan, speak of the devil, 3 white lights.
Yep.
And she moves forward in the bench press event.
It looks like our best bench here, opening attempt, will be around 160 pounds by the thin Selene Hein. Yeah.
And she actually finished with the highest squat as well, so
Yeah.
covering some ground on her subtotal anyways. I think she's going to give up a little ground on the deadlift.
But she's going to make up for it on the bench, perhaps?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
She's going to fight
Now,
the good fight.
One thing you'll notice here is that especially in the sub-juniors and the juniors, their arch is incredible.
They have a lot of flexibility.
They have flexibility that's unbelievable.
Jamie Lee Fuller from Great Britain, 45 kilo on the bar.
99 pounds. You know, one of the issues when you've got a lot of noise in the audience, a lot of background noise, it's sometimes very difficult for the lifters to hear the chief referee's commands. And obviously in the bench, you can't see the chief referee, you can only hear them.
Yeah.
And so the signals, they're both a visual signal with their arms and an oral signal with their voice, but you have no visual part of the bench. There's no mirror up there.
No, sir. And it is loud. It got ruckus in here with those world record attempts on Platform 1.
And we had a lot of world record attempts on both platforms. Unusual.
47.5 kilo by Nastasia-Kaiba from Russia.
Yep.
43 kilo class.
And that's going to be a good lift.
3 whites. Going to move in the 47 kilo class. Claudia from Poland, 47.5 kilos. Not bad opening up on the bench press with your body weight.
Yeah, that's true. It is. I mean, think of that in a kind of the general populace context.
Oh, that's huge.
How many people? Yeah, how many people can bench their body weight? Just person off the street.
Yeah, no, not everybody for sure. And this is an opener. See how easily she moves it. Just setting up her bench right now. So they allow her hair to go straight down. I thought they might have made her move it to the side so to see if her head pulls
Well,
up.
it's more as to where it's tied at the top.
I think she might have jumped the command.
Yeah.
Nope, never mind. I just didn't hear it.
As long as it's not in a ponytail starting at the back of her head to where it picks her head off the bench. Okay. They don't care.
Okay.
So it's not so much the length of the hair as the position of, as you can see, this one's on the top of her head, and so it doesn't pick her head off the bench.
Aha. 47.5 kilo on the bar. This is Selene Hein from Germany. We're in the 52 kilo class.
52 is 114 pound class. 114.5 actually. This is where the spotters get a kind of a little breather because they're not having to muscle a lot of weight.
What do you mean, sir? What are you implying, sir?
I'm implying something, aren't I? And here comes Veronica Paz from the Philippines.
43 kilo. And
She had the second best squat.
yeah, in the 43 kilo class, yeah.
And she's got a very, very good deadlift. So
Yeah, that 43 kilo class, they are very tight in the projected.
they really are. I mean, we're sitting here right now on projected. There's 2.5 kilo spread between 3 people.
Yeah. Yeah, you
That's
don't get much
unusual.
tighter than that, exactly.
No, you can't.
It's probably going to come down to the last deadlift.
Yeah, it really is.
Now, Briana
Here
Morrison,
comes Brianna.
world record breaker in the squat earlier.
Now you notice her hair was so long before she had it completely down.
Yep.
Now she's got it on a ponytail on top of her head.
.525 kilo moved
Oh,
very
wow,
nice for
that
her.
was a very nice looking lift. You know, it was interesting. A year ago, she couldn't do that.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, a
That's-
year ago she was. Yeah, I mean, you progress so much when you're at this age, right? Especially with the boys this age.
Yeah.
They could come in looking baby face. The next year they got full beard.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot changes at this age group.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at the other end of the age spectrum, it changes the other direction. I could attest to that.
Now in the 47 kilo class, Haruka Akane from Japan, 52.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her opener. The Japanese very proficient in their bench setups.
And they had an issue on the morning session about the hand spacing and the rings.
That's right.
Yeah. And the Japanese attempt to maximize the separation of their hands. And there's a ring on the bar, 81 centimeters apart. You have to cover the ring, but that doesn't mean that your wrist has to be inside the ring. And you'll notice the Japanese will cock their hands so that their wrist is farther out, so their effective hand separation is more than 81 centimeters.
Yeah, they utilize all the tools.
Yeah, they are master technicians when it comes to the bench.
Christine Potter, 52.5 kilo. We're in the 52 kilo class, again opening with her body weight.
Christine Potter, USA. She had a very narrow hand grip for
Pretty
the
flat
lightweight
back,
women.
pretty
Yeah.
flat back as well for her weight class.
Yeah, which is unusual because, and the whole purpose of both the hand spacing and the arch is to minimize your bench stroke. The shorter the bench stroke, the less work.
It also helps create some tension and,
Yep.
you know, get tight. For all
your
three
whole-
lifts, you want to be tight as possible.
Your whole core has to be tight.
So she might be able to actually move her bench, working on her bench technique and
Bench
setup.
technique, yeah. And one of the things that you'll see a lot of the lifters, they will sometimes push off on the sides, on the safety racks. The reason they're doing that is to pull their shoulder blades together,
Yeah.
which again picks their chest up. Oh, she did
That's from Belarus. That's a long pause.
Yeah, that was, wasn't it? And you know what you said. The rule says the bar must be motionless. It doesn't say have to be motionless for 1 second
Yeah.
or 2 seconds
Yeah.
or whatever. It just says motionless. So as soon as it stops, you can give the command.
Yep. Yep.
Actually, the command is both for start, press, and rack. Says the bar must be motionless at any of the 3 command points. So, and here is Anastasia Malasheva from Russia.
60 kilo for her opener. Thus far, we haven't seen anybody pushing their. Wow, look how wide that stance is. That ankle. That ankle looks slightly off the ground
Her
there.
foot are as wide as the safety racks. Unbelievable foot separation.
Look like
By the way, the reason why they do that, Ryan, were you aware of why they have such a wide stance?
Nope.
The reason
Why
is
is
that it prevents their butt from coming off the bench.
Ah.
You can't push your butt up.
Be very difficult, wouldn't it?
It's very difficult.
So if you have an issue with your butt coming up, there's something that'll mitigate it. There you go.
There you go. Move your feet wider.
Nikitina from Russia, 60 kilo.
Yep. And And there she goes. Now, she
Pina,
had a
3 whites.
really good squat. She had a 125 kilo squat, 275 pound.
Yeah, and the projected, if she keeps on this pace, definitely a podium finish. Now, what color is that medal?
Yeah.
There's a lot of fighting to be said before.
Okay, now here comes the fin. Now we have right now the 2 Russians are sitting in first and second because the fin hasn't lifted yet. But it's the Russians and the Finns. The 2 Russians and the Finn are 1, 2, 3.
Look at that bench setup, and she's got a big bench.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Nice. And you know something? I would agree with your comment earlier. The chief referee holds them a little long, I think. And she's got a very faint voice. which, well, the reason I say it that way is because she's holding them long, and you're not sure if she's giving it because you can't hear.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe you hold a little bit longer. Wow.
When you're a lifter, you really got to adjust your numbers when this is the case, right? You got to
Yep.
gauge your situation.
And and you adjust to the referee, you adjust to the
Yeah.
venue, you adjust to the how you feel.
I often equate it to, like in baseball, you establish the strike zone, and once it's established, everybody's got to kind of move along. It changes game to game sometimes, and you accept
Yeah.
that. It's the way
Different-
sports go.
Different umpire, different strike zone.
That's right.
Yeah, good point.
Back in the 43 kilo class, Nastasia-Kaiba from Russia, 50 kilo. That's a pretty quick start, Chris.
Yeah, that was okay.
I think she might have heard you.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
She gave it, I don't think it was her feet. Don't know what the reason for the 3 card was.
Claudia Polsa from Poland, also 50 kilo. This is the 47 kilo class.
105-ish pounds. Oh, wow. They're watching her butt on this one.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Oh, didn't even get it off her chest.
Pinned.
Wow.
That's slightly discouraging
Yeah,
/ alarming when it's your opener.
that's not good.
I noticed she wasn't settling her butt on the bench for a little while there, kind of wondering if she was, when you see that, the judges are going to lean in and be like, are you about to, when you're in trouble oftentimes, you raise your butt just to get a little bit better leverage to press. Kept her butt down, but the bar was pinned to her chest.
Some of the lifters will have their butt in the air, and as they take the hand off, they'll drop it to the bench.
Yep.
But as honestly, I also think that is a flag to the referees, too.
To pay attention, eh?
Yeah, pay attention.
Jamie Lee Fuller from Great Britain, 50 kilo. We're in the 52 kilo class.
Now, interesting thing happened here. Both the side referees dropped their hands, but the chief referee still waited. And you're supposed to immediately give the start command once the side referees drop their hands. You're not allowed to make a...
Stall it out a little.
Well, it's like she's making an independent decision of theirs. No, majority says they're in the position, you go.
Yeah.
So you can't second guess their decision as to position. Okay, now here comes Veronica Paz from the Philippines. Now,
this is the 43 kilo class lifter with a 52.5 kilo second attempt.
she took a 2.5 kilo jump from her first to her second.
Yeah. And you know what? 2.5 kilos, pretty big jump for benches this size.
Yes, it is. And it's a no lift. You know, her missing the second and third place lifters in the 43 kilo class, missing their second attempts, that gives Briana Morrison an even better increment.
That's what happened in the squat event.
Yeah, it did.
You know?
Yeah.
As long as she stays in the pocket. Now she's taking a 5 kilo jump. I hope that's not too much.
That's actually the biggest bench I think she's ever done.
And 43 kilo class, a 5 kilo jump on bench is huge.
Is monstrous.
Selene Hein from Germany, 52.5 kilo, second attempt. Oh,
wow, she grinds that one out.
yeah. I don't know how much more she's got, but she got that one.
Happy. One thing I guess about it, this age, they probably recover pretty quick.
Like Wolverine, recuperative powers.
Yeah, Wolverine recuperative. Okay, here comes the Japanese, Karen Tagaya.
Now this is a 7.5 kilo jump. That is a really big jump for men in the 83 kilo class, let alone women in the 52 kilo class.
52 kilo. That's huge.
Yeah. Let's see if she's good for it. Maybe she opened up very low just to stay in the hunt, and she always planned this jump.
Actually, now that you mention it, she's taken the biggest jump of any lifter in this flight.
Now this one, her feet totally flat?
Not really. They haven't dropped their hands yet either.
There we go. I think she adjusted her one foot. Nope.
Yeah, and you know, part of the reason why that happened, why she wasn't able to make it, is because she's having to do static holds.
And she undid her shoes.
Loosen the laces.
And she's rotating within her shoe, isn't she? With her ankles.
Yep.
So the shoe's flat. Is the foot flat?
Foot not flat.
Very
tactical.
well played.
Yeah.
Very well played for a young lady like that.
Yeah. Here comes Christine Potter, 55 kilos, 50, she's 2 kilos, 3 kilos better than her body weight.
Yeah, so you think those long static holds are really catching up with
They
some of
hurt
those
you.
others?
They hurt
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
You got to be quick with those. Yeah.
And if you're close on timing out, a long static hold is going to hurt you in the sense of timeout. So you need to get your position quick.
Christine Potter, 55 kilo on the bar. Wow, no struggles
Wow,
there.
that wasn't a struggle. Okay, here comes Brianna. Yeah, I think. Let's see, what do we? Yep. Here comes Briana Morrison with a 5 kilo jump up to 57.5.
Now, as long as she's staying within her means, she could really cover some ground in an uber competitive 43 kilo class, because these other lifters seem to be just getting their openers and only having them going towards their totals.
This will give her a big increment.
Yeah. Whoa! Okay, well within her means. 5 kilo, like it didn't increase at all.
Didn't even phase her. Well, you know, the difference in that, she got a good start, a good press.
Yeah.
And so
you're right.
There was
Quick
no
with the
weight,
press
there was
weight.
no static hold, was there? So
Static holds, do them at home, they exhaust you.
yeah.
Just hold out a weight over your chest. It does exhaust you.
Right now, she's sitting in the current subtotal with a 18 kilo 18 kilo lead.
But in the projected half a kilo lead, that's how tight it's going to be once the deadlifting starts.
This is going to be unreal in the
Yeah.
deadlifts, isn't it?
It's going to get exciting. Haruka, 57.5 kilo.
Oh, look how short her bench stroke was.
Nicely done. And that was a
Yeah.
quick press command. Nicely done.
Yep. She took the same increment as Brianna did. Same weight too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
So she's got a good, comfortable, solid projection on her.
That's the name of the game at this point. You got to add kilos towards your total. Keep one eye on the current event for medals if you're in contention, and one eye on the bigger picture.
On the big picture. You, in a way, you kind of need to plan for the end as you're doing the beginning.
That's true. Oh, no.
Oh.
Pin to the chest. Nadia from Belarus bit off a little more she could chew with 60 kilo.
Yep. Take it up now to 62.5, 138 pounds for Anastasia Melisheva. By the way, a little comment as the rules here. She's got her feet really, really wide too.
Yeah.
You cannot touch the platform. So you see where her shoes are, almost to the safeties.
Yeah. And her foot. Far foot.
Replace.
Yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
flatten those feet out, right?
Yep, flatten the feet out. She's got 28 seconds. She moved her feet way forward, didn't she?
She's going to have to, because that was definitely on an angle. There we go. That's an honest. Fair enough.
And she gets it. Good girl. Good girl.
I mean, we noticed it too, that the feet were kind of on an angle, and that's fair play.
You know, in her case, part of what I think harming the way her feet are, she's got high top shoes, which means that you can leave the laces loose, but just the high top itself will prevent the heel from laying over flat. She should use low tops laced loose.
Look at you. Give it out. Give
it away all the little tricks.
That's right. That's right.
There's a lot of technique to powerlifting, despite the name.
Nikitina from Russia, 65 kilo. That's nice and smooth.
Yeah, nice.
It's a 5 kilo jump too.
And now we've got a 75 kilo by Heini Lipanen from Finland.
Now,
this is our heaviest bench so far in this entire flight.
The Finn really is a subtotal lifter based off the opener with deadlift, trying to cover as much ground as she can.
Yeah.
Because even the American Potter is opening 20 kilo more on the dead and may catch up to bump her off the podium if she doesn't establish herself here in the bench.
Yeah. And yet she's got the highest subtotal of all of them right now by 7.5 kilos.
Yeah, but it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Nice looking form.
Well done.
Good looking bench too.
See what the judges say.
Honestly, I almost think I would have given her a 5 kilo jump on that one and a 2.5 kilo on her third jump.
Gamble for on this, bring her close as you can and then just bump it.
Yeah, just bump it, yeah. Because she had obviously enough strength to come back at 77 and a half, I think.
We're going to move in the 43 kilo class again. Anastasia from Russia, 50 kilo on the bar. She failed this on her second attempt.
Yep. She's currently sitting in third position.
The difference being in this one, she is the biggest deadlifter of the pack and can cover some major ground quickly. You just don't want to be too far behind.
You know, there's an old phrase, the meet doesn't start until the weight hits the floor, meaning the deadlift. And what you just said is so true. You can recover a lot of ground on the deadlift.
That's right. Now, she did pick up that bench.
Yep, she got it.
She's going to need those precious kilos because that's just more kilos she doesn't have to pull later on.
There's a lot of strategy involved in this when you're looking at a 3-lift meet. There's not that there's no strategy in a bench only, but you only got 3 lifts to do the strategy in, whereas you got 9 here.
Very true.
She beat the press command too.
Oh, did she?
Yep. Wouldn't have mattered, or I'm sorry, it didn't matter.
It's actually better off that she didn't struggle too mightily with it then.
That's true, because she saves herself a little bit of energy.
Now, Veronica from the Philippines, 52.5 kilo. Once again, she failed this on her second attempt, but Safina from Russia also had failed her second attempt, came back and hit it.
You know, I don't know about this one, because I think her second attempt may have been not a technical issue, but a strength issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Now, interesting, Brianna is moving up for another world record attempt.
Another world record by Brianna. We said she was a subtotal lifter. She's smashing world records here now.
Oh my God.
We'll see what happens, but to attempt 2 world records
In the same
if
deal.
you know, hey, I don't got a big dead, I got to build as big a subtotal as possible. She's doing her part.
Boy, yeah. And they're doing good strategic game
Yeah,
here.
they're playing the long game.
I gotta admire them for what they're doing. This is awesome. Coaches are doing a great job back there, and needless to say, so is she.
Yep, gotta agree. Now Karen Tagaya from Japan, 52.5 kilo, missed it on her second. Looking to right that wrong with their third attempt. Huge spread on that setup.
Nope. Yeah,
Not gonna happen.
not gonna happen. You know, there's a lot of equipment decisions that you have to make. And you see a lot of these ladies are not wearing belts on the bench. And that's kind of there's a mixed feeling about wearing belts on bench. Well, obviously you're not trying to hold your bench shirt down.
Yeah.
But the issue of can you use the bench for core stability?
Yeah, I like a belt myself just for compression. And the more compressed you are, the more force you can generate. But I don't got an arch like that, so I don't know if a belt's that comfortable. Jamie Lee Fuller, 52.5 kilo, nicely done.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how a belt feels when you're that small.
Well, but they can use a 2-inch wide belt.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, technically, they could have a custom belt made by one of the approved manufacturers. They could have a 1-inch wide belt.
You are allowed to, okay.
Yeah, because you can have a 4-inch front and a 2-inch back. What's the difference?
Yeah.
I want a 4-inch and a 1-inch.
If it's in the rules.
Yeah. It
Selene
doesn't
Hein.
have a minimum dimensions. It has a maximum dimensions. And for their arch, like you said, their arches are so huge.
Yeah.
It's almost a V, not an arch.
Whoa,
Yeah.
faltered.
As soon as their elbows flare out to 90, you don't use your
little early,
triceps
yeah.
and delts as much. And you're relying, it's a pec move, bodybuilder type bench, and you don't have as much muscle involvement. She had a nice looking bench on her second one. She's coming back, and she's taken another 2.5 kilo, took a 5 kilo increment at first to second, now another 2.5. She's got a good projection here too.
This is in the 47 kilo class.
Just building her total.
Classic Japanese setup here.
Yep. And what's unusual for this as a Japanese lifter is for her to take it out herself.
Nicely done, though.
Yeah.
I think she might have it.
Yep. Yeah.
And what a surprise. A gold medal in bench for the Japanese. But she's actually really pulling ahead on the total when you
It
look
really
at the
was,
projected.
wasn't she?
It's because the consistency, she's nailing her lifts,
All 3 benches, all 3 squats, she's doing an awesome job.
whereas the pole's only getting her opener.
Now she's sitting at 27.5 kilo lead.
Pretty insurmountable. I don't see the pole out pulling her by that much.
No.
60 kilo on the bar for Christine Potter of the U.S. Whoa, it's a fight though.
Elbow.
Wowzers.
And she locked it out.
What a scrap. 3 white lights. That's a hard fought 5 kilo.
Yes, good looking. Wow, and that was a 5 kilo jump
Yeah,
too.
that's a big jump for that weight
Oh
class.
my God, and she only took 2.5 on her second. That's incredible to come back and make that much of a jump at that body weight.
Now, Nadia from Belarus, 60 kilos. She missed this on her second attempt.
Yep.
Looking to pick that up on her third. 2.5 more kilos towards the total. Nope.
Look how wide her elbows are. She's got a bodybuilder type bench
Yeah.
press. All right, guess who's coming up next? Briana Morrison at another world record attempt. They're bringing out the chips.
No pressure, but
No.
she is having the day of her life so far.
No
Already
kidding.
made history once. Can she do it again?
Yeah. Actually, didn't she do her squat record on the second attempt?
She did. And she tried to break her own. This will be her third world record attempt
That's right, yeah.
in 6
Okay,
attempts.
now she gets her hand spacing. She actually could go another finger wider on her hand spacing.
Wow!
Holy cow!
With room to spare, Briana
Not
Morrison
a doubt in my mind at all.
adds another world record.
Daddy, I've done it. I've done it.
We got some plaques coming our way.
And she is building that subtotal. She's now sitting there with a 161.5 subtotal, 21.5 kilo lead over second place in the subtotal, not the projected.
No. And here's the story. The Russian is going to open up with a deadlift 27.5 kilo heavier. So really, Brianna was telling herself, I need a historic subtotal to make her have to pull for this win.
Monster,
and,
yeah.
and put pressure on the Russian. She did her job.
Yeah.
If the Russian can bounce back, hats off to her.
Oh, it's going to be an awesome
It is.
deadlift final.
52 kilo class. Anastasia from Russia, 65 kilo on the bar. Yeah, a little too
Yeah, that was too much. You could see it when she brought it down.
much. Now,
Just
Anastasia
buried her.
in the lead in the projected, but not in the subtotal. Again, kind of a similar situation. The Finn Lipponen, not a much bigger subtotal, but a bigger subtotal. However, much smaller deadlift opener.
Yeah. And deadlift. Oh boy. We got the two Russians sitting here with
Yeah, neck and neck.
neck and neck in the 52 kilo class.
Nicotina, 70 kilo.
Oh, and she's gonna grind it out.
Nice bench there.
Oh, really?
Showing
Wow.
a little heart. Gets 3 white lights.
All right. And now here comes Heini Lipponen from Finland, 77.5. So she takes another 2.5 kilos. And, you know, she looks strong on her second one. I'd say there's a good chance she's going to make this. She gets a good setup, gets good calls on the
Press
start.
connect. Yep, and start. So she's already got the gold medal for bench locked up.
Yeah.
But looking ahead, as tight a race as this is, she needs its 2.5 kilos
She
towards her
needs
total.
it. It's not, you're not just working on each lift.
Yeah.
You're looking at the long game. Oh! You know, that's ironic because her second one looked strong.
Yeah, I get sometimes in the bench, 2.5 kilos is just enough.
That's it.
And there you have it. So Lipponen, the Finn, walking away with the gold and bench. Nikita from Russia walking away with the silver. And then
Malasheva is in the
Malasheva
bronze,
from
another
Russia
Russian.
taking the bronze. And they are neck and neck, the two Russians in the projected, with Lipponen falling slightly behind. And she's really got to hope that the Russians either make some misplaced attempts, or the door opens up, or else her lead.
maybe Lipponen might. You know, the Finns are known for being really good deadlifters, so that might not be an accurate number.
It is true, because some people like to make very big jumps from their opener.
Yeah.
Anyways, 20 minutes. We'll be right back with the deadlifts. You don't want to miss the conclusion.
We are going to have a tight race here.
See you in 20.
in two classes, too.
Yeah.
All right, see you soon.
And we are live here in Calgary, Canada, the IPF 2018 World Championships. We are on Platform 2. We have the sub-junior 43, 47, and 52 kilo classes. This is six-pack Lapidat. I am joined by Goldie Matt Goldsmith from the Canadian national team coaching in the open division. Thanks for joining us today.
No worries.
So we'll pick up with Jamie Lee Fuller, 90 kilo being loaded on the bar for the Brit. And looking at the projections here, Matt, in the 52 kilo class, you see in Lipinen neck and neck with one of the Russians in silver medal position.
Yeah.
And then the other Russian in the gold medal position.
Yeah.
However, Lipinen does not have nearly the deadlift opener. Could be. She likes to take big jumps.
Yep.
But the Russians are in prime opportunity to start covering some ground here.
Exactly. Definitely a tactical advantage.
4 pounds. And she's got 209 pounds, and she weighs 84 pounds. That's Sandra Brandon Olympics good. And she's got blue hair.
Really snaps those hips forward.
Yeah.
Olympics Cooper. Horse loaded for Brianna Morrison for 705 kilos. Horse loaded for Briana Morrison. Come on, Bree. Olympics Cooper press still on 1.
And Brianna Morrison broke a world record squat, world record bench, and that just solidified her world records, I'm sure. There we go.
There we go.
So just for anyone who doesn't know, if you break a world record, it does not stand if you don't register a total. And you might think, well, if you break a world record, just take a token deadlift and you're good. But we have actually seen sometimes world records broken, and unfortunately, lifter bombs out in deadlifts and they fall.
Exactly.
Still in the 43 kilo class, Veronica with 110 kilo loaded on the bar for her opener.
Big yellow jacket knee sleeves here, covering almost her whole calf here.
Yeah.
Got that nice aggressive hip bump.
Yep.
Builds that tension here.
3 white lights. Now, as long as the bar doesn't rub against those knee sleeves, when you're pulling sumo and you got knee sleeves, that gnarling sometimes catches. We've seen Tom Keane misses lift because of the knee sleeves catching the gnarling. It sounded like Velcro almost. Went back, get these off me, went back out, pulled for the win. Pretty dramatic fashion. Karen Tagaya from Japan, 110 kilo on the bar for her opening deadlift.
Very low. It could just be a setup position here.
Yeah, I don't think she's
pressure on the outside of the foot. Just lets those hips come up. She locks that out pretty good.
Yep. 3 white lights. And so far, everything looks like you want your opener to look. Nice, smooth, no major fights. We have seen disaster strike, even just earlier this morning. Japanese lifter well in the lead, a runaway victory. Opened 15 kilo over the world record. Did not need to even open anywhere close to that just to break the world record. Bombed out on deadlifts. And lost the world championship.
Yeah, no, you definitely have to make sure that your attempts are reasonable and just tactically advantageous, honestly.
And in this age group, you know, that onus is really on the national team coaches.
Yes, it definitely is.
Lipinen, 115 kilo, trying to hold back the charge of the Russians. Successful lift there. A lot of room to spare.
Yeah, no, really aggressively spreading the floor there.
We move into the 47 kilo class. Claudia from Poland, 120 kilo on the bar. She lost a little ground here. Looks like she's settling into a silver medal position overall. Fairly smooth opener.
Lift is good on platform 2. Here, bars loaded for Zilkina.
Is that red for her shoulders?
I think so.
It was kind of,
Yeah, the head ref let her kind of sit there for a little bit, make some decisions.
yeah.
You could see she actually was a little bit confused.
Selene Hein, 120 kilo. Back in the 52 kilo class. Representing Germany. I think we're going to see a lot of sumo pulls.
I think so. A little slow off the floor, but she just keeps that tension. She gets that nice quick lockout.
3 white lights. Christine Potter from the U.S., 120 kilo as well. And thus far, no drama. No news is good news with the openers. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Bar is a little bit in front of her, pretty far from her hips.
Yeah. That's that kind of like really wide stance conventional.
It kind of was.
Yeah, just trying to load up that mid back and just slam those hips through as hard as you can.
120 kilo on the bar for the Belarusian Nadia. Staying in the 52 kilo class. A bit of work for an opener. Not sure how much room she has to spare. Moving into the 43 kilo class, Anastasia from Russia, 122.5 kilo. This is where she's going to really start covering ground.
Yeah.
She is the biggest deadlifter in the 43 kilo class.
It's always the place you want to be in.
I was about to say, as long as she's not opening very high, and it looked like she isn't.
Nope, that looked fairly straightforward.
Is she too far behind to catch Morrison? We'll find out. Possibly at least move up the silver medal position. We'll have to see. Nikita from Russia. 122.5 kilo loaded on the bar in the 52 kilo class. Wow. Nicely done.
Nice. That was a really, really nice opening attempt there.
Move back in the 47 kilo class. Haruka with a sub-junior world record attempt on her opening deadlift. Haruka had built a pretty sizable lead in the subtotal, and if she's opening with the world record deadlift, really stomping out any hopes from the pole to take that gold medal from her. Is this a double overhand hook grip? It is.
Really getting that slack out of the bar efficiently.
That was a world record. Wow.
That was an absolutely gorgeous textbook sumo deadlift.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. All the levers in place.
Yeah.
100% efficiency. And Melisheva from Russia. 135 kilo opener. And the Russians are coming. Leipinen already bounced down one spot. Nice pull right there.
We got that very aggressive lean back.
Yeah, I noticed.
That top. It's very interesting.
I'm not sure if
Belarusian did that as well.
I'm not sure if it's due to the weight on the bar and how small these girls are, so they
almost have to like leverage your upper back in to get your hips through a little bit more.
Yeah,
Loaded on 1 for Russia.
Or it could just be a coaching thing as well.
Nonetheless, so the Russians are starting to push the Finn further down the rankings as the deadlift event progresses. And Jamie Lee Fuller from Great Britain with a 95 kilo second attempt.
There we go. She's got a really, really nice balance on that lockout. She's not dipping forward. She's not struggling. Just snapping the knees, snapping the hips, and she's locked out.
Yeah, it's one of the dangers of the sumo pull.
Yeah.
When you're at the top and you think the work is all done, it's the balance issue where you can sometimes be pulled forward. We've seen people lose medals.
Yeah.
Pull's easy.
Yeah.
It's completed. Small dip at the top, and they lose it all. Now, Briana Morrison solidified her total as well as 2 world records, 1 in squat, 1 in bench, having a phenomenal day, jumping up 5 kilos.
Look how upright that torso gets as she breaks the floor.
Yep.
That is a really, really nice position to be in.
And you can see the difference between
Yeah.
her deadlift and the rest of the pack.
Exactly.
The quintessential subtotal lifter,
Yeah.
who's now just trying to hope the foundation she laid in the subtotal is
Yeah.
enough to hang on for that win.
Exactly. You just got to push the other two to the
Yeah.
point where they have to make 2 aggressive jumps.
Make them uncomfortable. Now, speaking of the other 2, here is one of them right now. Veronica from the Philippines, 117.5 kilo second attempt in the 43 kilo class. Oh no, down up, clear down up right there.
Yeah.
I think she knows it.
That's kind of that danger of really trying to start a sumo pull by slamming those hips down. By really slamming those hips into the bar to break the floor, you have to be very, very careful to make sure you're slamming those hips into that right position, because if you don't, you're getting a lot of velocity in the wrong area and you're going to be thrown completely off balance.
Yeah, balance is definitely an issue with the sumo pull. Lipinen in the 52 kilo class. Now you see
There we go.
when she pumps the hips down,
Yeah.
it's a whole lot more control.
Exactly.
A lot better balance, successful, another 5 kilo. And she moves temporarily back into first place. It's going to be a battle between the Finn and the 2 Russians. Karen Tagaya from Japan, 120 kilo opener.
So you're really torquing on the outside of those feet there.
A bit different of a sumo style.
Yeah, she's just gonna sit down with her hips and then just kind of let them rise, and then you see her grab the tension.
Almost a rising tension.
Yes.
Pulls the slack out
Yeah.
and then continues. 10 more kilo onto her total.
She just has to be careful that she doesn't, when she's letting those hips rise up, she's not letting that bar kind of fall in front of her, and then,
Yeah, and then
really
the hips
kind of
move without the bar.
you're getting stuck on the knees, and you're not gonna get that lockout.
So, Nadia from Belarus taking a 5 kilo jump. 5 kilos isn't a big jump in deadlift, but then again, these are 52 kilo lifters. And have we seen a single conventional pull yet?
No, just that one Russian, I think, at the end of the flight.
Oh, wow, this struggle. She wants it. Wow.
That was a tremendous effort there.
Yeah, I don't know if she has any
However-
more kilo in her. Pretty much emptied the tank.
Exactly.
Now Claudia from Poland, 127.5 kilo being loaded on the bar.
Bars loaded on 2.
Nicely done.
crosses that sticking point on the upper thigh really nicely.
Yeah.
It's always a really really worrying sign when you see someone get stuck on the just above the knee there on that sumo on your first or second attempt, because once you kind of start getting to the point where that's where you're getting stuck, there's not really too much more for you to do.
Yeah, it's kind of a sign. The writing's on the wall. The end is coming. 130 kilo on Safina.
Breaks the floor.
It's work. So stoic. Her
Yeah.
face
Yeah.
does not
Just
show
effort.
Yeah. You can see it in her body. There's a lot of effort behind her, but she has a poker face. And she pull is good. She just pulled her way into silver. Will she pull her way into gold? But first, Selene Hein from Germany, 130 kilo on the bar. Back in the 52 kilo class.
Just go break that floor. Very nice break of the floor. Oh no.
Little down up.
That little up down there. Just at that knee cross.
Yeah, it was a moral victory to get the whole lift, but a little down up in the process. Nikotina from Russia, 130 kilo being loaded on the bar. And she's looking to move back into the #1 position and bump the Finn back down another ranking. And this has kind of been the story of the day. The Finn and the two Russians doing battle back and forth.
Nice. That's a really good second attempt.
Yeah. Double overhand hook. 3 whites, and there she is back in the first
Yeah.
place. Christine Potter from the US, 132.5 kilo on the bar.
Christine's got that hybrid kind of semi-sumo conventional stance.
The bar's quite a bit in front of her.
Yeah.
It's not really up against the legs. The
Yeah.
fulcrum, when you're kind of, especially conventional,
Exactly.
is your hips.
Yeah.
Quite a bit away from the bar.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have a little rounding and the shoulders come forward, but she's able to muscle
Yeah.
through it.
You can see as soon as she breaks the floor, she has a ton of tension there. And I think she's still got a lot of room to move.
Now I think this is a world record attempt by
Yeah, we
Veronica
got
from Japan.
chips on the bar.
136 kilo. You hear the Japanese coaches firing up their lifter. She is as calm as a world record attempt lifter you're going to see.
Japan 542, from the block 130 meters for full start 1. Come on, Haruka.
Oh my gosh. Like that was
Yes.
as smooth. She has so much more in the tank.
Yes. Just an excellent, excellent display of pulling the slack out of the bar and really keeping that position. I think we can be pretty hard pressed to find someone with a nicer sumo deadlift.
Well, I think you might be right, sir. 140 kilo on the bar for Anastasia of Russia. Also looking to bump Leipinen down. One more ranking. And move herself at the second spot.
Loading up that mid back.
Whoa, but it's a
stick there.
fight. Oh, way far back on the lockout. But she gets it. Now
Yeah.
you got to start wondering. She looks like she's starting to near the end.
Yeah.
Can Leipinen battle back and at least take the silver medal?
We'll have to see. This comes down to
It's going to be the last final lifts, as it often is. First, Jamie Lee Fuller of Great Britain, 100 kilo even loaded on the bar. A lot of yelling going on platform 1.
yeah, I don't know what they're up to over
Getting
there.
intense in here.
Gold medal winner, platform 1. Jamie Lee Fuller's coming in on 2.
A lot of missed lifts over there. All right, so final deadlifts, they always clean the bar. And we're looking at the rankings here. Do you think anyone could take that? I think it'd be a little too much to pull Morrison out of gold for 43 kilo.
A little bit of a disturbance here on the platform, but everything looks like it's going all right. See if Jamie can really snap those hips through again like she has been on the first two. Nice.
Yeah. She's under duress to hold it, but she should have it. 3 white lights, goes 3 for 3 in the deadlifts, finish off her day. 242.5 kilo total. And we're gonna move back. This is Briana Morrison, 43 kilo class. She's broken 2 world records and looks like about to solidify her gold medal.
110 kilos here.
Yeah, that's I guess, unless we have a last minute change and a Hail Mary pass. I don't think the Russian is going to pull for the gold, but
no, that's a fairly big jump they're gonna have to make there on that total.
It seems massive. Seems like Morrison built a base that no one else could catch up to. Whoa. And that could be it. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
There it is.
Very good day here for Brianna.
Veronica from the Philippines looking to retake that 117.5 kilo.
Yeah, she got that up and down last time, I think.
Yeah.
So she's got to make sure she gets that little bit better position. Make sure she's getting that slack pulled out before she really jams those hips through.
Yeah, if you're at all loose in the upper back and you jam those hips, you're gonna wobble.
One for Leah Kanowski. Bars loaded on 2, Veronica Paz.
Yeah, there was a stall. I don't know if it's down up or.
I think she
She gets
safe here. 117 kilos there.
Just a little on the transition of the lockout because she likes to sit way back.
Yeah.
But she gets it, rebounds nicely, and has moved herself into a silver medal position. Now the Russian is going to try to pull to bump her down into bronze. But first, we're going to go back in the 52 kilo class where Tagaya from Japan is going to pull 122.5 kilo for her final deadlift of the day. She's got a bit of that hybrid stance.
Yeah.
Trying to get a mix of both worlds here.
Just got to make sure she doesn't get pulled forward. I think she's pretty good.
Oh. And there it is. 3 for 3 in the deads, I'm assuming. Well done. Now here is Laipanen from Finland.
Yeah.
125 kilo on the bar.
This is her last chance to seal in that win. After this,
Yeah, then the Russians have their final say. So Laipanen, with this pull, if she gets it, will position herself into the gold medal. However, the Russians have an attempt to take it back. She just has to do her job and force the Russians to pull more than their reach. Can she do it?
nice. Really spreads that floor nicely.
Wow. And she does her part. She knows it.
Absolutely
3 for 3.
Spectacular third attempt.
So she moves herself back into the pole position. 325 kilo total right now. And all the pressure's on the Russians. Selene from Germany. 130 kilo loaded on the bar.
Has to not get that up and down like last time.
She's fired up for this one.
More aggression. She's got to break that floor. Jam those hips through. Oh,
Is she
no.
getting up and down again?
I think so.
It seems to be a sticking point there. Can't see.
no.
Oh, that's close. You know, she with one weight she could protest, but I think it's legit anyway.
Yeah, I think that's
And
that
the
was a
coach
fair
might
call.
know it if she goes back. The
Yeah.
coach will be like, yeah, it is what it is now. 130 kilo being loaded on the bar for the Belarusian Nadia.
Really got to spread that floor.
Whoa!
Oh,
That
no.
looks a little much. It's already
Yeah.
gone down a little.
She gave it. She took it for a ride, though.
Yeah, she did. Emptied the gas tank.
Yeah. It's kind of that problem when you have those sumo pullers who tend to load up in the mid-back. It works for conventional, but it really gives you that really aggressive sticking point when you're trying to pull sumo.
We have a world record pull coming our way. Nastasia-Kaiba looking for a 132.5 kilo pull in the 43 kilo class. This will move her into the silver medal position and break a world record. A lot riding on this final lift of the day.
Just got to break the floor and just stick with it.
130 kilos was a big ask.
Yeah, her positioning looks pretty good.
Wow, she's a fighter. Now she's showing a little expression.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
don't think she's
God,
gotten up
she's
and down
fighting.
yet.
Holy moly. I don't think she
no,
get that shoulder.
Oh, no. Oh, that
Wow. You know what? We had said she shows no emotion.
Yeah.
Finally
Wow.
showed a little there. Yikes. Just couldn't get that right shoulder back.
That was a fight, though. That was an excellent.
You know what? She could leave, go back
Yeah.
there and say, I gave it my all.
Yeah.
No kilos were left on the table, that's for sure. Okay, Nikitina from Russia, 135 kilo, loaded on the bar. This is going to put her into first place and bump the fin down.
From that second attempt, she had a lot left in the tank, so.
Yep. It's a 5 kilo jump. Double overhand.
Just going to break that floor. Really, really pushes those knees out hard. There is no collapse. And there we go.
3 white lights. And she just moves herself into the gold medal position now. Christine Potter from the U.S., 140 kilo on the bar. Outside of the overall medals,
Yeah.
but looking to position herself. Now 140, is she lighter than the Russian? No, she is not. So this would be a silver medal deadlift. If she gets it. Currently wrestling in bronze medal position in the deadlift event, looking to move up to silver, is Christine Potter from the U.S. Quick little break here.
Yep.
Not sure what's going on the side.
Trying to. I think someone is disputing an attempt that's been submitted.
Like a misload. Oh, wait. Potter's just changed to 143 kilo.
Ah.
Now that would give her a 305.5 total. Not going to get her a medal, but obviously that's going to be a world record.
Yeah.
And might as well.
Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah.
If you're that close to a world record, final
Might as
pull,
well.
you got nothing to lose. But first, we're going to go in the 47 kilo class.
Also with a world record.
Yeah, we're going to have some back-to-back world records here.
Chips are on the bar.
Claudia from Poland. The world championship is out of reach, but the world record might not be. Whoa, nice pull.
Just got to get those hips through. Come on.
Her back's rounded. I
No.
don't think she has a core strength, but she gives it her all.
That's a good attempt.
It was. You know what? She had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Might as well go for it.
Yeah.
give the people a show, and they appreciate with a round of applause. Now we're going to stay in the 47 kilo class. Your world champion, Haruka Kani from Japan, having a phenomenal day.
Yes.
Technically so proficient in all 3 lifts with 142.5 kilo on the bar. Obviously, this is going to be a world record as well. Looking to finish her day.
I think there was an attempt change
for
or something, because she was up here and she actually just walked back down the stairs. Her and her coach.
Oh, she did.
Oh, yes.
She changed. Okay. Well, I mean, she's clearly already won, but
yeah,
gonna lose. So
143 kilos
we're
here.
back in the 42 kilo class. Christine Potter from the U.S. 143 kilo on the bar. This is a world record attempt. This would put her in the gold medal position for the deadlift event. And a world record. A lot riding on this line for Potter. This is where you could finish off the podium in the total, but make history and walk away with a medal. Let's see if she could do it.
Sophia Rizzuto, 140, platform 1. Orange loaded on platform 2.
Here she comes. A lot riding on this line. A medal, a world record, her chance to make history.
She's got to load up and get enough velocity to get past that sticking point.
Whoa!
Oh, no, she got on her toes. Oh, no.
And that's where, I mean, the bar isn't, it's neither sumo nor conventional. It's clearly not against her. It's away from her body a little. The fulcrum being her hips. It can make a little teetering action make it happen. It is what it is. So here's Anastasia from Russia. 145 kilo on the bar. A world record. If she gets it, moves into second place, bumping the fin down to bronze. Will she take the silver medal? Will she take the world record?
Bronze to silver. Win on body weight on platform.
The Russians are coming.
She's fighting for the silver medal. Give her a big hand. Here goes the
Breaks the floor.
Whoa!
She just got to sit there with
Stop!
it. She just,
I don't know if she has a core
yeah.
strike though. No. Yikes!
Blows up off the floor
What a
so
battle.
fast.
Yeah. That was a battle. Now we move back into the 47 kilo class. Kind of getting spoiled with all these world record attempts. But Haruka Kani, who's been flawless all day from Japan, the 47 kilo world champion, is going to finish the day with a final world record attempt.
Yep. Crazy thing is that she's so proficient, and she's a sub-junior.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in literally 10 years when she's an open?
Yeah, 10 years. Wow. Here we go.
Now just watch how nicely she pulls the slack out of that bar. There is no misgroove in that position because she's so tight. See that bar bending as she cranks it up, keeps it, and then bumps the hip through.
Yeah,
that's very important.
Very well-timed hip pump and world record. Phenomenal display. Write a book on how to pull sumo. Pulling out the slack, well-timed hip pump, breaks the inertia off the ground, smooth lockout, hips come forward, and there you have it. Breanna Morrison is your world champion at 43 kilo. Kani from Japan, the world champion at 47, and Nikita of Russia, world champion at 42 kilo, or 52 kilo, pardon me. Hope you enjoy the action from Six Pack Lapidat and Goldie. Still action going on platform 1. Make sure you toggle over, and we will have our medal ceremony shortly. Thank you for tuning in.
No worries, buddy.
125. Wow, talk about guts.
That was all heart.
That was heart and some. 3 white lights. That was one of the toughest lifts I've seen today.
All right, now coming back to Tiffany and Evie from New Zealand and Canada. Now, Tiffany from Canada is going for 173 kilos, full world record, beating it by 7 kilos, but it will tie Evie from New Zealand on total on body weight.
Margarita Tarenko from the Ukraine, 135.
But Tiffany is lighter in body weight than the New Zealander.
Now let's see how it plays out. And just proving a little bit too heavy for Margarita from the Ukraine. Leah Kanowski from Germany, 135.
Germany, 135 kilos, and the bar is loaded.
135 kilograms, and she is still smiling. Wow. Gets it to the top. Can she hold it and lock it? Let's see what they say. No, 2 red lights.
2-1.
Yeah, she had a feeling it wasn't quite right. Sophie Demore from Canada wants 140. Missed this on a second. Come on, Sophie. Come on, Sophie. Take it to the top. She's at the top. That looks better. And she gets it with 2 white lights.
All right, now, Rizzuto from USA is only jumping 2.5 kilos. And this will keep her in the 3rd position in total.
Yeah, look, I think she's playing a bit of a smart and risk game. She's putting on 142.5 because she knows she hasn't got much more, but she also knows that Onishi from Japan on a second list really struggled.
But Onishi is also lighter in body weight.
Yeah, well, that's true. $142.5 for Sofia Rizzuto from the USA.
No.
Just a little too much for her.
She's still in a bronze position in total, and Onishi is the only one that can change that.
And we know that Onishi struggled with that 140. Tiana Pierce wants 145.
She's going for the bronze in deadlift.
Tiana.
Tiana Pierce, 145 kilograms.
Oh, did she jump the command there?
Let's wait and see.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
did.
she did
She
jump
put
the
it
command.
down before. She got the down command, and the coach can ask all he likes, but he's got 3 red lights.
All right, now Onishi, if she pulls this, she will beat Rizzuto by 2.5 kilos, and she will take the bronze in total.
This is Shoko
All right, here we go. Onishi from Japan, 145. She had a tough time with the 140, so this is a big ask.
It's bronze or 4th place. And you don't want to get 4th place.
You could hear a pin drop in here.
Not anymore.
She found some extra juice from somewhere.
Onishi
And
wins
she
the bronze.
gets it for the bronze medal. Looks like she found some extra fuel. Don't know where that came from.
No.
Now we're going for a
Evie.
world junior total record for Evie Corrigan.
Yeah. She changed from 165 to 160. And if she gets this will force Tiffany from Canada to increase her lift. So and also this is a total world record. She already got it on a second bench or second deadlift. It's too exciting here.
Bench deadlift, come on.
Yeah.
It's okay. Evie Corrigan looking for 160. This is a huge lift. But the way 157.5 came up, I can't see why not. Gets it to the top, absolutely nails that. And 3 white lights. And we have an attempt change. We're changing our attempt. Going 1.755 for Tiffany from Canada.
She would smash the deadlift world record.
She's going 1.755. She is challenging that gold medal.
Yeah,
She wants the world junior record, but she wants the world championship as well.
She equal the total record. She's going for the deadlift record and for the gold. And she's from Canada. We are in Canada, and everybody is behind her.
This is a huge lift. 175.5. This is a massive lift.
And from what we've seen so far, she just might surprise us.
Let's see what happens. Do we see an upset?
I mean, everybody in the crowd is standing
Corrigan
up.
at the moment owns the gold medal overall, but Tiffany's going for the upset.
And the crowd goes crazy.
Here we go. 175.5.
This is all or nothing.
Keep pulling.
Here we go.
And
She's got it moving.
Oh, it's moving. Oh,
Yeah, she can't quite lock it out, but she gave it everything she had.
Wow.
She'll go with the silver medal, and Corrigan will take the gold and the total record. And Onishi from Japan hangs on for the bronze medal. Wow, more action after more action after more action
That was
every
amazing.
single day here in Calgary, Canada. It's been a fantastic session this afternoon. Don't
Yeah.
go too far away when the medal ceremony is coming up, and we have another session of action on both platforms at 6 p.m. Canadian time tonight. So don't go too far away. Big thanks to Aligo, SPD, LVD, Barbell Brigade, Reband, Loaded Bar Collective, ER Equipment, Titan Support System, A7, Grip Shirts, Rogue, and we'll be back at 6 p.m.
Much lower, George. Handing out the medals for this session, 3 distinguished individuals. We'll take a step forward to be recognized. First, we have the president of the Asian Powerlifting Federation. Big round of applause from Iran, Farshid Soltani. And then we have the Secretary General of the International Powerlifting Federation from the United States, Dr. Robert Keller. And last but certainly not least, the President of the International Powerlifting Federation, all the way from Luxembourg, the largest country in Europe. Big round of applause for Gaston Village. Or one of the largest anyway. All right, here we go. First category, 43 kilo weight class, sub-junior category in the squat, the bronze medal winner, hailing from Russia. A big round of applause for Nastasia-Kaiba. And the silver medal winner from the Philippines, Veronica Paz. And the gold medal winner with a new world record. Big round of applause from the United States of America, Briana Morrison. Photos.
Okay, ladies, and 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Let's move on to the bench press. Bronze medal winner hailing from the country of the Philippines, Veronica Paz. The gold medal winner and the silver medal winner hailing from Russia. Big round of applause for Nastasia-Kaiba. And the gold medal winner from the United States of America with a new world record. A big round of applause for Briana Morrison. Photos.
All right, and 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Let's move on to the deadlift now. Deadlift. Bronze medal winner, United States of America, Breanna Morrison. Silver medal winner, Philippines, Veronica Paz. Gold medal winner, Russia, Nastasia-Kaiba.
And 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Let's move on to the total category. Bronze medal winner, Russia, Nastasia-Kaiba. Bronze medal. To who? All right, whoever was comeback deadlift winners. Step back. Who were the 3 deadlift winners? Please come back again. Deadlift. Deadlift. There we go. There we go. Oh, she didn't get her gold medal yet. You're having trouble keeping up with me, Gaston, I see. Sorry, I'm going too fast. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My apologies. You docked my bed. All right, thank you, ladies. Give them a round of applause. They may step back now. And let's go on to the total category. The bronze medal winner from Russia, Nastasia-Kaiba. And the silver medal winner from the Philippines, Veronica Paz. The gold medal winner from the United States of America, Briana Morrison. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem, the United States of America. Thank you, ladies and step back now. Let's move on to the next category. 47 kilo subclass junior, sub-junior category squat, silver medal, Polska Claudia Polska. Give her a round of applause. And this gold medal winner, Japan, Haruka Kani. Photos.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, you must smile. Have a medal. You come and you don't have a medal. All right, let's move on to the bench press. All right, in the bench press from Polska, the silver medal winner, Claudia Pushpa. And the gold medal winner from Japan, Haruka Kani. And thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Let's move on to the deadlift now. Polska, Claudia Pushpa. And the gold medal winner from Japan with a new world record, Haruka Kani. Gaston. And thank you. We'll get a photo. And thank you, ladies. We'll move on to the total now. Bronze medal, silver medal winner, Polska, Claudia Pushpa. And with a new world record in total, the gold medal winner hailing from Japan, Haruka Kani. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Japan. Let's move on. Is that everything? What do we got next? 52 kilo weight class sub-junior category in the squad, bronze medal winner from Russia, Malisheva. Silver medal from Russia, Elizaveta Nikitina. And the gold medal winner hailing from Finland. A big round of applause for Heini Leiponen.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Bench press, bronze medal winner Russia, Nastasia-Kaiba. Silver medal winner Russia, Elizaveta Nikitina. Nikitina. And the gold medal winner, Heini Lipponen.
Okay, down here again. And 3, 2, 1.
And let's move on to the deadlift now. Bronze medal winner, United States of America, Christine Potter. And the silver medal winner, Elizaveta Nikitina. And the gold medal winner from Russia, Nastasia-Kaiba. Photos.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's go to the total category. Bronze medal winner, Russia, Anastasia-Kaiba. Finland, silver medal, Heini Lipponen. And the gold medal winner, hailing from Russia, Elizaveta Nikitina. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Russian national anthem. Including Nikitina. Is that everybody, Robert? All right, George, some exit music, George. And Robert's going to escort all of our ladies that way around the front of the platform. As soon as we get the music. Okay, Robert, take them around. Come on, audience, give them a big hand now. right, all junior lifters. All junior lifters, please line up at the stage here. You know, where's the pants there? Where's the pants? That's fine. All right, bring them on out, George. Music, George. Come on, Robert. Like I said, dude, anytime. In the squat, silver medal from Polska. This is Susanna Kula. Susanna. And the gold medal, United States of America, Sandra Tran. Renee.
Daddy's down there.
Can she get some more gold medals out of the box? Oh, no, we got somebody, Renee. We got somebody. All right. What? Okay. All right, we're going to move on to the bench press now. Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. The next session is going to start at 6 p.m., folks. We're getting a couple of... Okay. And here we go, bench press now. In the silver medal position from the United States of America, Sandra Tran. And the gold medal winner from Polska, Susanna Kula. All right, some photos, please. Ladies, look front and center. Moving on to the deadlift now. Silver medal winner, United States of America, Sandra Tran. Gold medal winner, Polska, Susanna Kula.
Same thing. And 3, 2, 1.
And let's move on to the total category now. Silver medal winner, United States of America, Sandra Tran. And the gold medal winner, hailing from Polska, Susanna Kula. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for Polska's national anthem. Moving on to the next category, 47 kilo weight class, junior category in the squad, bronze medal from Ukraine, Tatiana Shishavinska. Silver medal winner, United States of America, Emily Ho. And the gold medal winner, hailing from Belarus, Tatsiana Damashina. Photos.
Right down here. And 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Let's move on to the bench press. Shimano? All right, from Polska, the bronze medal winner, Paulina Shimano. Silver medal winner, Russia, Alisa Zilkina. And the gold medal winner, Ukraine, Tatiana Shavinska.
Okay, right down here.
Photos.
And 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Let's move on to the deadlift. Deadlift now. Bronze medal winner, Alisa Zilkina. Silver medal winner from Belarus, Tatsiana Damashina. And the gold medal winner from Ukraine, Tatiana Shavinska.
Okay, ready? And 3, 2, 1.
All right, total category, Sasha. Bronze medal winner, Russia, Alisa Zilkina. Silver medal winner from Belarus, Tatsiana Damashina. Sorry. And the gold medal winner from Ukraine, Tatiana Shavinska. Ladies and gentlemen, Gaston asks that everyone in the building please stand for the national anthem of Ukraine. go, 52 kilo weight class junior category in the squad. Bronze medal winner hailing from Canada, Tiffany Sengor-Sorigna. Silver medal winner from Japan, Shoko Onishi. And the gold medal winner from New Zealand with a new world record. A big round of applause for Evie Corrigan. Photos.
Right down here. And 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, ladies. Can we step back now? Move on to the bench press. Bronze medal winner, United States of America, Sofia Rizzuto. Silver medal, Canada, Tiffany Sengor-Sorigna. Yes, Tiffany, that's you. And the gold medal winner, New Zealand, Evie Corrigan.
All right, ladies, right down here. And 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Thank you, ladies. Can we step back now? Let's move on to the deadlift now. Japan, bronze medal, Shoko Onishi. Silver medal, New Zealand, Evie Corrigan. And the gold medal winner, Canada, Tiffany Sengor-Sorigna.
All right, ladies, right down here.
Thank you, ladies. You may step back now. Moving on to the total category. Bronze medal position, Japan, Shoko Onishi. Silver medal winner, Canada, Tiffany Sengor-Sorigna. And the gold medal winner, Evie Corrigan. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for New Zealand's national anthem. All right, that's all right. All right, see if we can find New Zealand. I think that was getting copied again. Let's move on to our next category, Sasha. Or are we done? All right, we're done. All right, let's get some exit music, George. And ladies, you will follow Robert Crawford that way.